You are now tuned in to My Skin is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. From goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful. You are now tuned in to My Skin is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. Goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful.
All that's next week, man.
No doubt, man, and definitely shout out to the family, liberationmindedmedia.net. That is Black Eye Stand, Still the Knowledge Radio, The Rundown with Renee, and My Skin is My Sin. Oh, and don't forget to share the show, man. If you check it out today, or if you check it out next week, or if you check it out in 1,000 years, and if you are that motherfucker that digs us up in 1,000 years, you are the most phenomenal individual to ever walk the galaxy for digging up this greatness and still share our shit, man. Shout out to you. Don't forget to check out the websites, emeraldshell.com, designsbymonet.com, and myskinismysin.net.
All right, I tried to do some shit and it did not work for some reason. I had good intentions. Oh, hold on. Okay. How y'all doing out there, man? This is Jobs, and you are not tuned into the water cooler. Let me just make sure that the audio is working out pretty smooth. Still trying to work the kinks out with this StreamYard joint, but I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. I was supposed to have like the water cooler intro though. I wonder what happened. Like it just wouldn't do it. Like it's supposed to be there, but for some reason it is not. Oh, and hold on one second. Let me get Brother Greg in on the conversation. What's good, bruh?
What's good, G?
You doing your Dark Knight thing today?
Something like that. What's happening though?
Shit, man. What's good with you, man?
I'm chilling. I mean, feeling good. The weather broke. You know what I mean? It's getting a little bit better out there. I mean, I can't really complain.
That's what's up, man. I'm just trying to see if hold on. You may hear a little echo, but all right, bet. I just need to make sure that our audio was sufficient for our listening audience. Don't ask me why I do dumb shit like that. Life was pretty good today, man. Today was a pretty decent day.
So I go. What happened?
I mean, nothing in particular, but nothing, just wasn't. It's a relatively easy day at work. I don't have to work this weekend. I'm gonna go see my granddaughter for the first time this weekend. That's pretty exciting.
That's fire.
That is pretty fucking fire. So that's some shit to look forward to. And just in a good space today. Today was just, some days as an adult, some days are better than others. This is one of the better days.
Facts.
Damn, Caps passed that shit.
My fault. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just fucking with you, bro. Hey, speaking of talking shit, have you been keeping up with the battle rap like records, diss records? I'm not saying that correctly.
Yeah. Right. I've been keeping up with him.
Easy to Block Captain kind of jumped it off. I don't know if it was him or Calico, but whatever the case, shit's just been bananas lately. The last one I heard was B Dot versus Lux. Actually, it was B Dot. Chilla made one against Lux too. The Chillers was it was okay.
Yeah. We was having a conversation about that earlier about who started it off. To be honest, excuse me, excuse me. Calico really was the one that started off, but the way that his diss record was formulated, I don't think anybody was going to respond to it because it wasn't like "Come Outside, Let's Spar." Like Calico's on the song talking about niggas chains getting snatched. He's in the video like he just did the cheat code for Call of Duty. You know what I mean? It wasn't really like pro battle rap. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
he's a bully.
Right. That's kind of how it came off to me, and pretty much everybody else. That's why nobody really responded to it. But when Easy made his song, it was more like in the lane of competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, come outside, let's battle. You know, even the title of the song was named Top 10. You know what I mean? So it was in the same vein of battle rap, and that kind of really jumped it off for everybody else to start coming outside.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Cal looked at it that way though. Like, does should we punish that nigga? I mean, first off, I and you know, I fucks with Cal. What up, though? But his just was not dope to me. It was not.
I mean, I like Calico song. I like Calico.
They've gotten better.
What it was, you know, because I know a lot of the new era of Detroit, no pun intended, they got their own style of rapping now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I judge it on the curve a little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because I know they're on their own little thing. It's kind of like where other areas got their styles. You know, like when New Orleans was making like their bounce music or whatever, like you can tell they still had good rappers down there. Yeah. But when they was rapping over the bounce music, that wasn't really my thing or whatever. But you could, you know, so, but yeah, I like Cal's song. It was cool. Yeah. But yeah, I think I like Easy song just because it really kind of like it kind of put a fire under everybody back to come outside. You know, and I say this.
That it did.
You know, salute to Easy, man. I've been a fan of his for a minute. You know what I mean? Like I've really been a fan of his. Because I like the way he rap. And it's funny because I became a fan of him because the first 2 times I seen him, like he kind of got his boot smoked.
I've never watched an Easy to Block Captain battle.
Yeah, he had a battle with Clean. Clean was going crazy. Like this was probably like the last best Clean paper ever. Like it's fucked up that it had to be Easy. And then he battled Twerk. Twerk did his thing. But then after that, but it's like
he'll never understand how battle rap let a grown man call himself Twerk. We'll never understand that one.
Yeah, I mean
that's some weird shit, bro.
You never. I mean, like you can't even be surprised anymore. Like they call extended clips, you know, male private parts.
I did not know that, man. Like
yeah, I know, right? You know what I mean? Like they sound crazy when they just say we pull up with them dicks. You just be like, what? You know what I mean? Triple pause. Pause.
Yeah, definitely. Yo, Stacey Dash wants to be black again. We letting her back into the cookout. Is the apology enough? What must she do to be black again? And is that possible?
If you'd have asked me this 4 years ago, you feel what I'm saying? I'd have probably had a whole different response than I'm about to have now. It don't really matter to me. Like if y'all, you know, black society let people back in for doing way worse. You know, but the thing is, I think people are gonna trounce on her because she's such an easy target, and she's in such a position to where as though she can't even really uphold or defend herself. People just want to really like jump on her. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I look at it the same way with like Chrisette Michele and Kanye. You know what I mean? Like people really cancel Chrisette Michele over one incident with Trump or whatever, which is fine. But if that's the guideline, like Kanye should have been cut off, you know what I mean, years ago. But I just feel as though Black society is going to attack Stacey Dash and Chrisette because they really don't have any type of power to protect themselves now. They don't have any other sources of income. So it's going to be kind of easy to say F them and push them to the side. But if they were selling the product that Black people like, people will argue to let them back in the cookout. That's just my personal opinion.
I think Kanye's level of greatness was so much better than theirs. That's why he may get a pass. But make no mistake, Kanye has like put out extreme, like those shoes, man, that's not Black people supporting that shit, bro. At least maybe I'm not in that sphere financially.
Right.
So I don't know. This nigga called Rome the Melvin Air.
This nigga's crazy. But here's my question though, right? Here's my question, though, right?
Hold on one second. I want to make sure. We got the plug in the building.
Yo, salute. What's up, man?
What's good, D?
Yo, Stacey Dash can only come back to the Black cookout. She gotta come out with like some patty pies or something. You know what I'm saying? She need to get with what's the white lady said nigga, yo, and the bitch started frying chicken and shit using the air fryer. Paula
I know it's right there, bro, yo. I know it's
Paula something, yo. Like now
Paula Deen.
Yeah, like Black people be so quick to accept, you know what I'm saying, white people who do racist shit, and them niggas like do the robot and they invited to the party again. You feel me? So yeah, I totally agree with you on that. Now she actually, I'll tell you what, I'll accept Stacey Dash when they bring out when they do a remake of Strictly Business 2. You know what I'm saying?
Remake of who?
You talk about the movie with Damon Wayans?
Yeah. Wasn't she in Strictly Business?
Yeah. I don't know.
With the nigga from the Cosby Show, yo.
Uncle Jamal Warner?
Nah, the nigga who was he was Denise's husband.
Oh,
Darvin or some shit like that. I forget, it was something like that. The dark-skinned brother from the Navy.
Right, the dude that was in the Navy.
That nigga flew submarines or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, man.
You know, this nigga did not just say flew submarines.
I'm all right.
They flew submarines. Oh my goodness, man.
Something like that.
I don't know what y'all got going on tonight, bro. Like both of y'all is like in the dark. It's like I'm talking to two boxes and shit.
I'm in the whip. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the whip.
I can tell.
I'm in the hyperbolic chamber right now. You know what I'm saying?
That would be fucking dope, bro.
It would be fine.
But yeah, I mean, she can come back, yo. She just got to catch some slack for a little bit. You know,
I don't even
get about
she'll never be allowed back, ever.
I mean, like I think this is the perfect time to really hold Black people to the fire for real. You feel what I'm saying? Because now you could just be like, you let all these people back, but they gave you a product that you fuck with for real. So you overlook their treason just because of the product that they delivered to you at a certain point in time in your life or currently. And that's not fair, to be perfectly honest. Like, it's really not fair because wrong is wrong. If niggas gonna look at it from that perspective.
That's not how niggas operate. Like everybody operates off a scale
of emotion.
For the most part.
That's why.
Right.
That's pretty much why I say that.
It's not emotion though. I wouldn't even say it's emotion. It's what have you added to the community versus what have you taken. And she before this shit, she had never done anything that I can think of for Black people. So she had no equity, no positive equity in the community to even risk fucking up. She just completely went coon. Period.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's her only accomplishment in the Black community for Black people. is tap dancing, and I don't mean accomplishment, actually accomplishment.
That's why I really.
She managed
That's.
to be like she got trash box. That's
I mean, but even that
Might
for
be
real.
the all-time worst.
yeah, she's up
That's
there,
why
man.
at the end of the day, that's why I really, in my opinion, doesn't matter to me though, because it's just certain lines that niggas cross that niggas let come back.
That's
You feel
true.
what I'm saying? Like
That is
to even really be questioning Harriet Tubman's accomplishment, what she did for real, should be assigned by death.
I agree.
Like that's insane. You feel what I'm saying? And instead of niggas looking at it like, well, he did make College Dropout. Like, what the fuck do that got to do with anything? You feel what I'm saying?
You got to think about what his contribution is to the culture though. It's music
Exactly.
and sneakers, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What is
It's
it?
music and sneakers. It's music and sneakers. Like that's what niggas care
Right.
about.
exactly.
If that's his equity, then yeah, I mean for real.
Yo,
Bro, we got some.
Kanye is a genius, bro. Artistically,
And,
you know what I'm
he
saying?
taught a lot of people to think for themselves.
Facts. I agree with that. He said some goofy shit, and
Yes.
the nigga like clearly has some like
Issues.
he's bipolar. Yeah, he's bipolar. So you see revolutionary Kanye, and then you see the ultimate extreme in Kanye.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He's bipolar, bro. So we know who we're dealing with, what we're dealing with. But Kanye don't give a fuck. He's Kanye.
All right. So what did Tracy? I'm about to call it Tracy. What did Stacey Dash actually do to affect the fight?
Oh man, she went ham for Trump.
Yeah.
Niggas like
I
Trump
mean,
though.
What nigga?
no,
Who?
man.
Niggas like Trump though. You know what I'm saying? It's a second of niggas that like Trump.
Niggas like Trump because he was talking shit. That's it. That's the only. That's it. That's the only thing. Like the only thing I can't say I respected about him was that he was overt with shit. You know what I mean? He ain't holding no punches about it. That's what niggas respected. But somebody said they honestly like this nigga, bro. Like he's like Trump and Bin Laden, yo. Was kind of like neck and neck, yo. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, well, here's my thing, right? You feel what I'm saying? Like
I don't
most
know
niggas
nobody that likes Trump though. To be quite honest.
Well, all right. Well, like might not be the right word. So you feel what I'm saying? Tolerated, respected, didn't really give a fuck about whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But it's not like niggas had problems with politicians. Period. You feel me? Because you can feel the same way about niggas that endorse Hillary, niggas that endorse Joe Biden, especially the niggas that think that politics is just two heads on the same snake. That's how a lot of niggas think for real. So
It is.
like because it's been like Jeezy really had a rally. Yeah, I mean for presidential candidates as well that niggas hate. Niggas hate Biden. You feel what I'm saying? Him and Jeezy was all up together with each other. You feel what I'm saying? Like so these
The
things.
level of hate for Biden and the level of hate for Trump is completely different.
Like the people who hate
I don't know
Biden
right now.
are typically Trump supporters. Yo. Now, granted, I'll tell you this: that it ain't nothing that a 77-year-old white man or like they both old white niggas, bro. Like they both think like old white niggas. Like it's the same shit in a different method. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like I don't want anybody 70 and making decisions that affect my life.
Correct.
You know, like them niggas look like they look like yellow California raisins, yo. You remember the old California raisins, yo?
Yeah, they used to be on stage and shit.
Yeah, they're like white version. Yeah, they're like the yellow raisin version and shit. Like
Yeah,
niggas been in the sun too long, bro.
But like basically the point I'm really trying to make is for real. It's like I'm speaking overall, and I'm not just speaking for Stacey Dash for real. You feel what I'm saying? I just think that we like niggas pick and choose who they want to cancel off of how they can make them feel in some way, shape, form, or fashion. You feel what I'm saying? Like I could understand, like because like I done seen niggas cape for Kanye but call Jim Brown a coon. But if you know any like a 1/4 of Jim Brown's history for real, what he actually did on the streets, you feel what I'm saying? You would never disrespect that man. Period.
That's
You
a
But
dig what
he
I'm
fact.
saying?
has no. See, the thing is that you can't say a person is a coon, but he did some shit that if I were a younger person, if I was 18, 17, I would have a really poor opinion of Jim Brown. Because what he's shown them is completely different than what we all know he's done in the past. But I wouldn't, if I were 18, I wouldn't even want to look back based off of some of the shit he said since he's gotten older.
That's why 18-year-old niggas really don't have any type of authoritative power over saying like people with some sort of experience. Because I agree with that 100%. A lot of niggas in the younger age really don't like to do their history. So I can see them looking at things one-sided, but at the same
we gotta
time,
make that shit like enticing for them too, to a certain extent.
I mean, because they really doing Ice Cube. They was doing Ice Cube the same way.
They did.
No, but overall, it's like at this point now, it really, I don't really. If y'all let her back, fine. If she can't come to the cookout, that's fine as well.
And fuck her. Keep that same energy. Keep loving Trump, and you're just gonna I'm cool. That's just my 2 cents on it, though. I'm not mad at anybody else thinking differently. But
I kind of am, yo. Like where I'm at life now. Like anybody who could sit there and be like, yeah, I voted for that nigga. Like I don't need to fuck with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that just lets me know more so who you are as a person. Like, nah, man, fuck out of it. Like I don't want to associate with anybody who thinks like that.
Or I'll say this, like at the very least, had you changed, and I'm using quotation marks, changed your mind like 3 years ago, like, oh, this dude's an idiot. I was wrong.
Right now, I know people like that.
That I can understand, but don't not at the nigga out of office all of a sudden. You got to change. Nah, keep that same energy you had when he was in office. You was talking all that cash money, tap dancing ass shit.
I mean, yo, some people are only going to feel comfortable and secure and be respectful if the person on the other end is white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She might just be one of them people, yo. Like, what movie kicked Stacey Dash' career off? Clueless.
Yeah.
It was Clueless. You know what I'm saying? Where she played super privileged,
an idiot,
young black girl who's best friends with a rich bitch. You know what I mean? Like that's
wasn't she? I haven't seen that movie in so long. I thought the white girl was the dumb one, and she was supposed to be like the smartest out of the dumb ones. I don't remember.
They were both
they
were both kind of dumb.
Yeah, I think it wasn't even dumb. I think that's probably the wrong. They were ditzy. But
ditzy is an adjective for dumb.
Well, it's not. It just like they.
You're clueless.
Seem that exactly.
Clueless.
They seem dumb, but actually they was kind of smart.
Yeah, you could be ignorant to the world and have like book smarts or whatever. That don't mean that you can't be having the world. You just don't really know anything about it. Right.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so George Floyd, rest in peace, King. His family looks like is going to get a $27 million settlement. Is that enough? Is that?
I mean, only his family like that. I mean, you can't put a person on life, bro.
No, you cannot.
I would say what would be enough, bro. I mean, going off history, it'd be kind of stretch. Is a conviction.
I think his children. I think. I mean, for the sake of his children, yeah, his kids are sustained. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But for the market history and how he died, how he was murdered, it's not enough. You know what I mean? Like that, and it'll never be enough. You know, you ask me, it will be normal.
It would have to be a rightful conviction. The reason why, I mean, of course, it's family street. We already know that, and not just because of the settlement, because of the thousands upon thousands of people, good-hearted people, that donated to him and his family. A lot of the artists, whether they did it for clout or not, that donated to his family for real, so they'd be well off. I think a conviction will is the only thing that'll make things right. Because if this thing was such a worldly issue, right? It was such a worldly issue. People all across the world have some sort of input, an emotional input on it now for real. That they want that we're all involved in, even though we wasn't the ones that was victimized or related to the person. The only thing that can make this right would be a conviction. Now, will it happen? I don't know.
that's I'm gonna segue into that. So with that being said, and them announcing, I don't know if it's a ironic thing or what. I'm not sure, but with them, the family's accepting the money now. So when this trial starts and he's not convicted, then what?
I mean, I don't. I think. I mean, usually. I won't say usually, but I've seen in other cases where there's kind of like a you know they can't like slam the city or whatnot. So I don't know.
Now I'm saying, like for instance, like here, like with Freddie Gray. You know what I'm saying? Like
Uh-huh.
his family took the settlement, whatnot. But the I mean, the legal ramifications weren't anything close to what anybody in the court of public opinion thought it should be.
Yeah, I don't. I
Yeah,
think it's gonna be the same in this situation too, man. I'm not optimistic about the shit.
Yeah, I'm not
Him
optimistic
getting
about it. I ain't gonna
convicted.
lie.
And unfortunately, like if I were George Floyd, I would be feel that my spirit would be resting better, knowing that at the very least, my passing allowed some generational wealth to occur in my lineage.
Yeah, I mean, as far as we y'all was speaking on like settlement like effects, like
Hmm.
the overall decision.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, like if you look at the situation with Eric Garner, like once they already didn't charge those cops or whatever, like his daughter, his daughter really waited, literally like fought and waited to the last day for real after the
Hmm.
cops acquitted just to get the money. Like they signed off on the last day, so they could have walked away without any money or conviction anyway. So, do I think taking the money has something to do with the conviction? Who knows?
No,
Who knows? Like
I
niggas
don't.
is black. You feel what I'm saying? Like even if somebody don't take the money for real, it's highly possible that cops can walk.
Now the
I'm
thing
not
that
that.
I would want to do is I would want to like, and this is just I guess in my dream world or whatnot, but I would want to control where that money is being paid from. Like, don't just tell me that the city is paying for it, because that means that I'm part of the city. I put into a fund that had to pay for your employees fucking up horribly and killing my
You would
loved
be the
one.
nigga. You would be the nigga, the taxpaying citizen who wants to know where the fuck the money's going.
Yes, yeah, coming from yes. If that happened to my family member and they said, "Okay, here's the settlement," I would want to say, "Okay, well, this should come from the police. This should come from the
It should
union."
be coming. It should be coming from them niggas' pensions. Is where it's
It,
coming from.
it, I
Right.
agree with that. Yes.
It should be coming
I
from them
heard that
niggas'
a
pensions.
really long time ago. Like, yeah,
But
like
but
unless
but
cops,
can you?
like if cops knew that they wasn't gonna get their pension for real, they'd think twice
Yes,
about
they would
smoking.
operate
You
differently.
you would see a much different form of policing.
Oh my God, it would be completely different. But they're emboldened by the lack of accountability, and that's why I'm saying, like, if you can hit them, financially, let them have to pay for it. Like, if you're doing
Absolutely.
you think this is okay, you should be penalized personally.
Yo, Brandon. I carry a gun every day. You know what I mean, for work purposes, bro. And I know. You know what I'm saying? Like some of my actions. My employment is hinging upon my behavior for me carrying a gun every day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I know for a fact, you tell a police officer like, yo, you're gonna you're gonna lose your insurance, kid ain't going to school. Like, if you're found neglectful in the situation of a death, that you know what I mean, the situation that you caused,
Hmm.
you would totally see a different form of police,
Yes. Yes.
an entirely different
Definitely.
form.
Yeah, I don't think that's and my deepest prayers simply go out to his family. Um,
Absolutely. I
That's
so
mean, the crazy part is, and you know what? It was a dude. It was a Spanish dude who got murdered by the cops. I cannot think of the city that was in, yo. But he died in similar fashion to George Floyd, and they did the exact same shit. They said that this man died from remember they were saying George Floyd had fentanyl in the system. The coroner, just like George Floyd, yo, confirmed that this man died from asphyxiation.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? And he
yeah,
died, bro. And he died in the exact same fashion.
yeah.
It's a whole nother. It's the same shit. It's just a Spanish. It's a Spanish cat.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably quite a few brothers and Spanish cats that just well, we know it's quite a few. I ain't gonna say it's probably shit happens way too much, man. And the way that we are penalizing them, I think we all agree, ain't working because we ain't penalizing them really. To be quite honest.
Oh, they're not. Them man, they're not getting penalized, bro.
The
They
the
still pay
brother,
them niggas.
yeah, the brother got away. I mean, got convicted. The dude
right.
in Minnesota. That was about it.
I mean, like you got like for one, I already knew that was gonna happen for real.
Yes.
I mean, he's a nigga.
Like
He's a
No.
he
nigga in
like
Minnesota.
it's not
Man.
just that for real. Like for one of your brothers, for two, his last name Muhammad, nigga. What?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Get him out of here.
It's a wrap, bro.
Right. See that nigga there? I said, oh yeah, he's going down. He's
Yeah, you
going
going to
down.
jail, bro. You going to jail today?
Right. You going to jail.
Yo,
Yeah,
and
man.
I listened to that Loaded Lux diss track too.
Like, yo.
Yo, I had
It
to
was
keep it. I heard it. It was my. I enjoyed the
you going in and out a little bit,
beat.
bro.
How about now?
You straight.
Yeah, you cool.
Yo, B Dot is the fastest. Yo, B Dot don't let nothing fly. Yo, shout out to B Dot.
Yo,
Yo,
the beat out
That's-
response is better, bro.
B Dot's fire, bro. Like I don't.
Beat out is
I,
fire.
I think B Dot can beat Lux. Yo, I'm not gonna hold you.
The response was better, and I'm gonna tell you why. Lux,
Okay.
first off, you had the advantage of knowing that you're
Surprise.
doing this song of surprise. So you had all the time in the world to craft this shit. He came out the gate. The first half of the song is classic Gray Hoodie Lux, period. But then the song is 6 minutes long. It's too long. Should have cut that shit at like 3 minutes, and it would have been fucking perfect. He didn't stretch that shit out. Some of that shit's low key filler. B Dot from the beginning, the first fucking bar to the end of the song, he was killing this nigga, and he did this shit in like 24 hours, bro.
I think it was less than that.
Can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something? I got Lux song being better for real. And here's my reasons. Not to discredit B Dot, but B Dot knew the song was coming. Like Lux was promoting this shit for like a week. But that's neither here nor there. That's
Okay.
how they just dropped that shit like an hour later. But that's neither here nor there. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like salute to them for clipping up because they clipped up. For one, Lux song is over original beat. You feel me? Like to
Mhm.
make fire over the original beat, in my opinion, it's not as easy as it is to rap over an instrumental. Where somebody already laid the beat down, you heard somebody else already rap over it, you already know what type of pockets and fillers you can get into or whatever, and things of that nature. For two,
I would argue that would
Lux
make it
song-
more difficult, though. My bad. Go ahead.
For two, Lux song isn't completely about B Dot. It's kind of like comparing Takeover to Ether. Takeover, Jay-Z just gave him a verse. Ether was a whole entire song. You feel me? Lux song was going at pretty much everybody. You feel me? For three, I ain't gonna I the way you felt about Lux song about he was fire at first and he started like straddling loft. That's how I felt about Beat I song. I thought at the beginning I was just like, this just sounds like rapidy rap right now. Like this is just all it is. It's just rapidy rap. But then he started saying a couple clever things like He gonna be so woke that you gonna wish he awake. I like that. Like little shit like that. Like that's cool. Like, but Lux shit to me was so layered. Like this and Geechee Gotti and beat out at the same time. Like Geechee Gandhi. Like shit like that is just so crazy to me. You feel what I'm saying? It is like you have to listen to Lux song. Well, I had to multiple times for real. To catch everything that he was really saying for real. And it was just a response to everybody, and the beat was fire. And I honestly feel like rapping over your own beat is harder than rapping over an instrumental.
And I'll say I think it's more difficult because oftentimes like when you're rapping over an instrumental, in your head is some other MC that rapped on that before you that you've heard. So now you're trying not to do the same cadences or the same patterns, and that makes it a little bit more difficult.
But no, that's what most people do when they get on other people's beats though. They rap just like the nigga.
Yeah, that'd be the problem.
Yeah, that's why that's why I like it's a few top tier disses that was made, but I don't like a lot of them because everybody rapped over the same beat. You know what I mean? Like, show me your creativity by jumping on a different beat. That's why Chess shit was so fire to me. That's why Tay-Rock shit was fire to me. Because they picked different beats. Like, even though Easy did his thing and everybody else that rapped on it did their thing, it's still Easy's beat. You know what I mean? Like, set your own lane. And I think Chess did that to a very high level because his diss track was extremely fire.
I didn't go that deep into it. I did hear Jazz the Rappers. Oh my goodness, that was bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, that was like somebody should have warned her. Look, like don't put this out. You too dope for this shit.
Hitman shit wasn't that fire.
That's related to my man too.
Hitman had some bars.
It's just a beat for me, dog.
It was the consistency on the beat for me with him.
Like,
I mean,
that's another thing too. You rap over another nigga beat, you gotta outdo him on the beat, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Well, else the original.
You gotta be way doper than them.
You gotta be,
and not by a little bit. You gotta be way doper for me.
You know, like to this day, everybody talks about Lil Wayne taking Mike Jones' song, and that's a fact. And you know what I mean?
That's fire though.
Right, it's crazy because like, that was the first mixtape song that I ever heard played in the club. You know what I mean? Like playing mixtape cuts in like a high established club, like not no hole in the wall, like a luxurious club. And they was playing mixtape songs, and it was Lil Wayne's song over Mike Jones' beat. And funny thing is, a lot of people didn't even know that was Mike Jones' beat till years later when they started talking about how he got the beat. But I knew it was Mike Jones' beat because I was a Mike Jones fan at the time. But that's neither here nor there.
Not bad.
Mike Jones was all right.
Bruh, Mike Jones had 2 songs though. And I'm not knocking having 2 songs, but Mike Jones had 2 songs, bro.
He had some other good ones. You feel what I'm saying?
God. Y'all is not about to sit up here and extol the virtues of Mike Jones as an MC.
I'm hip to this nigga, yo. He'll try to take a nigga who makes songs and try to compare him to a lyrical miracle nigga. And they're like, oh, he's not this. As like, when the last time a nigga had MC in his name, bro?
Like when? Who did I say compare him to, bro? Like that's a reach.
It don't matter. We don't gotta compare. But you're about to knock Mike Jones as the MC. You're gonna try to find a way.
Mike
you're
Jones
gonna try to find a way to dissect Mike Jones down because the niggas is giving him props for what he brought at the time.
I'm just saying he had 2 dope songs. That's all.
Yo, Tipping on Photos was a hit. Mike Jones had hit songs, bro.
He did 2 really dope songs, bro.
That's enough.
Yeah, I'm not saying like I would choose that if I could have 2 hits. Who wouldn't choose that?
I mean, that's the thing.
I'm just saying, like as an MC, he was okay.
But here's my thing, right? If I was to bring up Mike Jones or Ron was to bring up Mike Jones, you know we don't fuck with them just off of those 2 songs for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like I bought a couple Mike Jones mixtapes. You feel what I'm saying? And there was some songs on there. I was just like, all right, for real. You feel what I'm saying? He's not what I thought he would be. Like he made some shit
When
that
Mike
I
Jones and
enjoyed.
Chameleonaire was going back and forth, yo, like he had some I joints, yo.
Yeah,
Yo,
somebody enjoyed.
Chameleonaire is very underrated.
Chameleonaire
He only
fire.
had
I
one
told
hit.
you.
Yeah.
I like Chameleonaire, but Chameleonaire only had one hit.
Chameleonaire, Paul Wall,
That is true.
joint album is low key kind of fire, yo. I keep
Right.
forgetting the name of that joint. Paul, like they blew up like that. It's low key kind of fire. The joint had the other day, and them niggas was dope back and forth.
Yeah, I don't even think I checked that one. I'm gonna have to go
I
back
know,
and hear
I know,
that
bro.
one. Hey, well, nobody's heard everything, bro.
Yeah, you right
You
about
know,
that.
I do try to keep up with some of the shit, but I don't like. I never got too big into the Houston scene outside of the Ghetto Boys.
Man, you know how many niggas that is, yo?
I'm just saying, like that's a wave that a lot of people fuck with the whole wave and had a couple of favorites, or they didn't, and I was probably more so in the latter, except for
So
like
much talent that
I'm not
came out
disputing
of
it,
there.
not
Like, yo,
disputing it at all.
Zero, incredible. Zero, low key, one of my favorite artists. Really don't get enough props for his ability
Zero's
rapping and singing. Zero's fire. Slim Thug was putting out like really dope material, and still is like,
Yeah.
I have
and
a
still,
homeboy. I mean, I know the allegations that's going on with the brother from Atlanta or whatever, but I have a homeboy that actually think that Lil Flip is better than T.I. And I was outside around those times, and like that was the wildest shit I ever heard. Like
There's a person
T.I.
that thinks that.
T.I. obliterated this nigga, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
he did, bro.
yeah, he did
like,
Flip so
it's
bad,
funny.
yo.
Like
He
I
did that nigga
remember
so
buying the
bad.
CD, and we was like we was like all in the group huddled up together, like chilling. Smoking, drinking, whatever. Like about to go to the club. And we're listening to the CD earlier that day, all together, and everybody just came to the same conclusion that this nigga is dead. You feel like he was smoking this
Yo,
man
when that nigga,
when
Yeah.
every
when that nigga
song.
said, yeah, when the nigga had Scarface on the phone, yo, and Scarface
Oh
was like,
yeah,
I don't know that nigga.
oh yeah, with
Yo, I
Scarface,
don't know that nigga.
he was like, yeah, T.I. was like, so you ain't never seen him around the way of the trap with nothing? Oh hell no. Oh hell,
Right.
I never heard. Scarface responded so fast. He said, oh hell no. Then T.I. interviewed his manager, and his manager was like, man, I remember when Flip was having beef in high school. So he had some grown men going to high school because he had a beef. I was like, oh my, like, yo, come on. Like, you a little hard now. Like, damn. Yeah, he'll
Yeah, T,
That's low key a boss. That's low key a boss move though. To Lil Flip's credit though, if you're in high
it
school
was
and
genius.
you can get some grown men and come up to your high school and beat niggas up, that's kind of a bossy move. Just saying.
right.
Well, yo,
Until the
when the nigga
backfires
had,
on you. Because the nigga would just talk like he couldn't even handle a high school beat. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, I guess it was just the way he was presenting the argument that just made Flip sound crazy. I was just like, damn, But yeah.
then when he put him on the screen, bro, in the Lucky Charms outfit, it was a wrap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He
bro.
say, what type of nigga take a picture in a Lucky Charms suit with a lollipop chain and some leprechaun boots? Oh my God. Oh
Hey,
my
but
God.
Lil Flip getting the last laugh. Apparently, he's somewhere being hella petty right now. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
I mean, yo, we'll see. We'll let it play out. But yeah, I definitely understand.
It's looking bad, bro.
It is. But we won't see. We'll see how it play out.
Yeah. And I'm not wishing ill on anybody. I'm just wishing justice. So,
yo, the girl said the nigga put his foot in her ass, bro. Like a nigga's foot, like a grown man 9.5, yo. Foot in the ass, bro.
I mean, like the ass crack. You can't like literally fit a foot in the ass,
bruh. The girl said she woke up and the ass was hurting. Said nigga put his foot in the ass, bro. Like that shit is insane.
But if she, so wait a minute, she doesn't remember him putting the foot in her ass.
Yo, that's what the girl said. Yo, she said she woke up. She don't remember what happened, but she woke up.
Mhm.
I think she said allegedly, you know, he tried to. They made her take some pills or whatever, and then like, yo tried to insert his foot. I'm not even trying to laugh, yo, because you know, like if it was a crime, it was a crime. That's not me laughing. You know,
That's
but
that's why. That's why I'm glad I wasn't keeping up with this one. Feel what I'm saying? Like that's wild to me, bro. Like
that shit wild, bro.
you just go put that in the deposition. Like, all right, man.
Oh my god, that is the first off. My back is killing me. If you can see me, oh my god, my shit is killing me for some reason. But secondly, like that's the wildest shit, bruh. Like you
Yeah.
literally tried to put you like what? I don't even understand that, man. I'm so confused right now with the whole attempt. Her saying that, like, how do you know?
If you
just
wake up and your
you
ass
feel
hurting,
like-
bro, like I think you would know if somebody had the foot in your ass.
I mean, but if you was knocked out, like, how would you know if it was a foot or an umbrella?
Doesn't matter at that point.
Ain't no,
It doesn't matter.
All right,
but why do you say a foot though? Like, can't you think of like
She
just less weird?
said, my nigga, she said a
no,
foot.
no foot with look. Let's keep this shit fucking real, though. No foot with nobody asshole, dog. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Yeah, I don't
like
think so.
I ain't even trying to dismiss people allegations.
Yo,
or
y'all
whatever,
niggas
for real.
is wild, bro.
But maybe she's saying it as a metaphor or something like that, yo. Like not no real foot.
Oh, real foot, nigga.
So when did the foot stop? The whole foot,
Yo,
like the
you could
heel,
put-
the arch, ankle, all like yo, come on, bro. I'm not
you
listening to this
niggas,
shit.
niggas is recording pornos, putting a grown man whole fist in some
If you
woman's
all right,
ass,
check,
yo.
if you go to xvideos, yo, hold on, watch this. If you go to xvideos.com right now, for real, yo, and type in foot and ass, you will not find one video.
You bugging.
So she gonna be the first one.
No, I promise you,
Look,
it's porn.
Are you
Listen, yo,
serious?
listen to me. I am the resident porn expert, bro. I promise you. If you go and Google search right now, there's a whole fetish of niggas putting feet in bitches' asses, yo. I promise you, you'll find
A
it.
whole foot.
A whole foot, my nigga. I
That's
promise
impossible.
you. I put money on it. Niggas, yo, bro, fisting. Listen, yo, fisting is real. So if fisting is real, why couldn't a foot?
Because your foot is way bigger. Your foot can't conform like a fist. Your fist can fold up for real, yo. Your foot is literally chilling like this. You feel
Yo,
me? It's
that
like
nigga- That nigga foot made her ass form.
and she was asleep too, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm wondering, like how did she know it was a foot? Like, was there
Bro,
evidence? The toenails? Did she
paperwork.
have?
Yeah, nigga, his feet prints.
Did he have his socks on?
I can imagine it was.
You know what? All right. Look, yo,
That's crazy.
I can imagine I can imagine he was barefoot, bro.
so he just
That's crazy.
put dog. Not wrong, dog.
See, y'all niggas, Jaws. I think Jaws watch porno, yo. He just be trying motherfucking front. Like, I remember, bro. I remember them days. And niggas really be on some weird stuff. Like, you don't never know what a nigga's into, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not. I mean,
hold
you shouldn't be into that. You feel what I'm saying? But her be
Like,
her
cause
getting
look, all right, like, think about it like this, right?
For real. The way-
I
Think
just
about
don't
it
see
like-
how physically that's occurring. It just, to me, I'm dumbfounded by the fact that there's somebody that somewhere that literally has put a foot up someone's ass.
Bro, niggas put gerbils and hamsters in their asses and shit, my nigga. What do you mean?
That's not feet.
Like-
That's not feet. Yo, feet is feet is crazy. Your feet is probably the size of 2 fists. One of your feet is probably the size of 2 fists. Because you can't ball your
My
feet up
feet-
like you ball up a fist.
Right, and it's not gonna give a little bit. Like your heel is not going.
Right.
It's going to just be your heel.
Now, I'm not saying he literally put his entire foot, allegedly, you know what I'm saying, in this particular situation. But it was a foot, my nigga. Like damn, like if you could dunk, does it really matter if you dunk two-handed or one-handed if you still dunk? It's the same shit. It's the same
That
principle.
does actually matter.
It
I
doesn't,
wouldn't
bro.
like a little.
It's fucked up either way.
See. I mean, you simplifying it because a dunk is a dunk for real, but it is. You can have some context to the dunk. Did you 360 that
Exactly.
motherfucker? Did you take
Exactly.
it between the legs? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want to know when I'm thinking about foot. I'm
Yes.
thinking about till you can't see foot no more. That's what I'm
Man,
thinking,
you know
and
what I'm
I'm
saying?
just
Like
like,
I'm thinking like
Y'all niggas,
first
you
off,
thinking about
that's gotta be
ankles. You thinking
nasty.
about ankles and shit.
right. And
Nigga
I'm like, yo,
fronts.
right. That's what
Y'all
I was
literally
thinking.
thinking about, yo, you remember niggas
Yes.
be like, yo, I'm gonna put my foot in that nigga ass. That's what y'all doing right now.
That's a
And you
figure of
weighing
speech. We are talking about somebody that is accusing someone of literally doing that. Completely different.
I don't know, bro.
All right, man. I got a question for y'all, man, because I know it's getting kind of late for real.
Yeah, we out of here after this one. Go ahead, bro.
Derrick
I got a
Jackson
question.
or Kevin Samuels?
I'm going with Kevin Samuels.
Say it again, though. What about him? AJ?
Derrick Jackson or Kevin Samuels. You got to choose
go at
one.
once. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't listen to either one much. I guess if I had to choose, Derrick Jackson just don't seem as mean as the other cat.
That's your reason.
That's it. Like I can't see really like there's no need for either one of these cats for me. You know, so
Kevin Samuel is Kevin Samuel is the dark side of it's kind of like Star Wars, bro. So like, you know, like he's like the necessary balance to the universe, yo, like for men and women.
okay.
But niggas like Derrick Jackson. So
Okay. He's the other end of the pendulum.
yes, he's a
Yeah.
necessary however you want to call it, necessary evil or whatever. I don't think the nigga's evil. I think it's low key genius. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like sometimes there's nothing better. Like, you know, like no one likes car accidents to happen, but when they
But
do
everybody
happen, you're gonna
watches.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna watch it. It's kind of like that. Like you know something's gonna crash with him, but you don't know when or what or how it's gonna happen. So you want to see it. And yo, the way he shatters some of these women's confidence, bro, is like it's poetry in motion. You know what I'm saying? Like it's art in itself. I can appreciate it. So yeah, I'm riding with Kevin Samuels, bro.
You can appreciate the way he destroys these women's confidence.
Now, yes. Now imagine how many niggas spirits that these women have broken of men before they dealt with this dude.
What if they haven't broken any?
They have.
Okay. All right. Okay. Like some people are good people though, bro. And
They
bad shit
are.
happens to them.
Bad shit happens to good people all the time, yo.
Yeah.
But people make a lot of people make the common mistake of falling for the representative, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They fall for the representative, bro. So that's what happens. But then when you hear these women talk about men, it's all good. But when a man is checking another woman for some of her actions or giving her like the real shit, y'all niggas is like, oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Like, she need to hear that shit.
I agree with you on that. There's a lack of accountability, you know, and when we try to point that shit out, it doesn't always go that well. So I definitely understand. Hey man, I have got to get up out of here, man. I know we were a little early, but my shit is killing me. Oh my god, I gotta go take a Tylenol or some shit, man.
Nigga, I just worked 12 hours and I just got off, did this show, and I'm about to work another 4 hours. Nigga, I'm at the club right now and just pulled up.
I
Bro.
don't know what it. I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck it is, but my back right here is. Oh my god, it's like somebody's fucking kicking me in the back.
I'll just sing you.
So anyway, we about done anyway. You got what's your shout outs, Ron?
Shout out Team Melvin, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit in the works, bro. You know, this Melvin Air lifestyle, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Do that shit,
Shout out Team
nigga.
Melvin.
I got
Huh?
you. No
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah. Shout out 300 Gangsters, Keys Development. Follow me on IG. That's striving for perfection _43. Um, we going. I'll let you announce it. Well, we gonna do that. But yeah, that's it, yo. Holla at us next week, yo. We got Black Business Buzz coming back next week. Yo, tap in for all our entrepreneurs, established businesses, or even down to up and coming businesses. Yo, y'all want to tap in? Check us out. Subscribe to the YouTube. Share our shit. Holla at us.
Oh shit, my bad, man. Like AJ left. Yeah, this shit is a lot better, man. Once we kind of get this shit is a lot better. Anyway, don't forget to check out the websites emeraldshell.com and liberationmindedmedia.com. Definitely appreciate y'all, man. Please don't forget to share the show. If there's anything y'all want, hit us up, goonsforguys@gmail.com. Other than that, man, shout out to my co-host, Plug, and brother Greg. And y'all have a good one. We out. Peace.